Welcome to my YouTube channel. How to integrate the trigonometric function, the integral of sine square x dx, the integral of cos square x dx. We have shown it from the previous video. Here we are going to show how to integrate sine square 2 theta the theta. You can replace theta with x or any variable. How to integrate cos square 3 theta the theta. How to integrate tan 4x the x. Here can also be theta. You can also replace it as theta. So to integrate sine square 2 theta, the theta, recall that from trig identity, sine square theta is the same thing as 1/2 1 minus cos 2 theta. Sine square theta is the same thing as 1/2 1 minus cos 2 theta from trig identity. When here is 1, we have 2 here. So when here is 2, sine square 2 theta will be 1/2 1 minus cos. Here is 2, multiplied it by 2 is going to be cos 4 theta. When here is what? Sine square 4 theta. So you have 1/2 1 minus 2 multiplied by 4 is going to be 1 minus cos 8 theta. So when here is 3 multiplied by 2, it will be 1/2 1 minus cos 6 theta. So to integrate sine square 2 theta the theta, this is the same thing as integral of 1/2 1 minus cos 4 theta the theta. So you are going to integrate term by term. This is the same thing as 1/2 the theta minus 1/2 the integral of cos 4 theta the theta. What is this integral? This is the same thing as theta divided by 2 minus 1/2 multiplied by the angle here 1/4, then sine 4 theta plus constant of integration. This is the same thing as theta/2 minus 1/8 sine 4 theta plus constant of integration. This is the integral of sine square 2 theta the theta. If the integral is sine square 3 theta the theta, this is the same thing as the integral of 1/2 then 1 minus cos. If it is 1 is 2, but here is 3. 3 multiplied by 2 is going to be 6 theta the theta, because sine square theta is the same thing as 1/2 1 minus cos 2 theta. So when it is 1 is 2. So when it is 3, it's going to be 3 multiplied by 2. This is the same thing as the integral of 1/2 the theta minus the integral of cos 6 theta the theta. What is going to be the integral of cos square 3 theta the theta? Recall that from trig identity, cos square theta is the same thing as 1/2 1 plus cos 2 theta. So in this case, cos square 3 theta, when here is 1, we have 2. When here is 3 now, is going to be 1/2 1 plus cos 2 multiplied by 3 is going to be 6 theta. So the integral of cos square 3 theta the theta is going to be the integral of 1/2 1 plus cos 6 theta the theta. So integrate term by term. This is the same thing as 1/2 the theta plus 1/2 cos 6 theta the theta. This is the same thing as theta divided by 2 plus 1/2 multiplied by 1/6. What is the integral of cos 6 theta? Then 1 multiplied by the integral of sine 6 theta plus constant of integration. 1 theta/2 plus 1/12 sine 6 theta plus constant of integration. So this is the integral of cos square 3 theta d theta is theta divided by 2 plus sine 6 theta divided by 12 plus constant of integration. So what is going to be the integral of cos square 5 theta d theta? So when theta was equals to, we have 1 plus cos 2 theta. So when you have cos square 5 of the theta, it's going to be 1 over 2. 1 plus 5 multiplied by 2 is going to be cos 10 theta. So that is how it's going to be. The integral of cos square 5 theta d theta is going to be 1 over 2, the integral of 1 plus cos 10 theta d theta. So you now integrate term by term. So this is going to be the integral of 1 over 2 d theta plus a half cos 10 theta d theta. Theta divided by 2 plus 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 10. The integral of this is sine 10 theta plus constant of integration. Here is going to be 20 theta divided by 2 plus 1 over 20 sine 10 theta plus constant of integration. The integral of tan 4x dx, remember that from trig identity 1 plus tan square x is the same thing as sec square x, but the aim is to have tan square x. This is going to be sec square x minus 1. So to integrate tan 4x dx, this is the same thing as tan square x dx. So what is tan square x from above? Sec square x minus 1 multiplied by tan square x dx. We only change the first one, then multiply through by what? Tan square x. This is going to be tan square x sec square x minus tan square x dx. Tan square x dx minus the integral of tan square x dx. What is this integration? Here, this is same thing as tan square x sec square x dx minus, what is tan square x from above? Sec square x minus 1 dx. We have the integral of, so this is the integral of tan square x sec square x dx minus sec square x dx plus the integral of 1 dx. What is this integration? Because from above we know what is the relationship between tan and sec, then we let u to be tan x. Then what is going to be the u over the x from here is sec square x, and the u is going to be sec square x dx from this relation. So from here we'll have it to be what? U is now tan x. This is u square. What is sec square x dx is now the u from here minus the integral of sec square x. The integral of sec square x dx is now the u. This is the u plus the integral of the x. Here it is very easy to use direct integration. Add 1 to the power over the new power minus add 1, there is, assuming there is u to the power of 0 which is 1 before, add 1 to it over the new power plus the same thing, assuming there is x to the power of 0 here before, add 1 to the power over the new power plus constant of integration. From above, u is tan x. This is going to be tan cube x divided by 3 minus tan x divided by 1, which is just tan x, plus x plus constant of integration. This is the integral of tan 4x dx. What is going to be the integral of sec 6x dx? Recall that from this same trig identity, 1 plus tan square x is the same thing as sec square x. Please watch my previous video. Tan square x is going to be sec square x minus 1. So this is from trig identity. So to integrate sec 6x dx, this is the same thing as sec 4x sec square x dx, because we only know the relationship between tan square x and sec square x. So we write the expression in form of square to change the identity. This is the same thing as sec square x to the power of 2 sec square x dx. So in this case, what is sec square x? Sec square x from above is 1 plus tan square x. Here is just 1 plus tan square x, then sec square x dx. So we have the integral of 1 plus tan square x all square sec square x dx. So from here, let u equals to tan x, then du over the x will be equals to sec square x, and du will be equals to sec square x dx. So from here, we have it from 1 plus tan square x is just u, then we square the u all square. Sec square x dx is now du. What is this integration? Open the bracket. It's going to be 1 plus du. Then apply integration to each term. Du. The integral of sec cube x tan 3x dx, in this case, to find this integration is all about changing the appropriate trig to another trig to easier to integrate. From here, sec cube x tan cube x dx, this is the same thing as the integral of what? Sec square x tan square x remains sec x and tan x, then dx. Because from trig identity, we only know the relationship between sec square x and tan square x. So this is going to be the first step. From here, what is going to be? So from here, sec square x, what is tan square x? The same thing as sec square x minus 1 sec x tan x dx. From here, use sec square x to open the bracket. This is sec 4x minus sec square x, then sec x tan x dx. From here, you now let u to be equals to sec x, then du over the x is equals to sec x tan x, and du will be equals to sec x tan x dx. So from above, sec square x is now sec 4x is now u. This is u to the power of 4 minus u squared. Then sec x tan x is now du. Integral of 4 du minus u squared du. Now you can apply the direct integral, add 1 to the power over the new power minus add 1 to the power over the new power plus constant of integration. The same thing as u to the power of 5 divided by 5 minus u to the power of 3 divided by 3 plus constant of integration. But remember that from above, u is equals to sec x. This is the same thing as sec 5x divided by 5 minus sec 3x divided by 3 plus constant of integration. This is the integral of sec cube x tan cube x dx. Also, to find the integral of sec square x tan square x dx, here is very straightforward. If we just let u equals to tan x, the u over the x, the same thing as sec square x, and the u will be equals to sec square x, and the u will be equals to sec square x dx. So to integrate sec square x tan square x dx, this is the same thing as what is u? U is tan x. In this case, this is going to be u square. Sec square x dx is now du. What is this integration? using direct integral, add 1 to the power over the new power plus constant of integration. This is same thing as u to the power of 3 divided by 3 plus constant of integration. What is u from above? U is what? Tan x. This is tan cube x divided by 3 plus constant of integration. This is the integral of sec square x tan square x dx. So recall that from trig identity, that cos A plus B is the same thing as cos A cos B. If here is plus, here will be negative, minus sin A sin B from trig. Similarly, cos A minus B is same thing as cos A cos B sin A sin B, sin A sin B. So in this case, what is going to be the addition of this, and if we subtract these two identity? Let's first add. This is going to be cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. This is the same thing as, here will go away, plus and negative, and here is the same thing. It will be twice cos A cos B. So the aim is to have cos A cos B, because if you are asked to integrate cos 2x cos 3x dx, it's going to be of the form cos A cos B, where the A here is going to be 2x and the B here is going to be 3x. So the aim is to have cos A cos B, not 2 cos A cos B. So this is going to be 1 over 2 cos A plus B plus cos A minus B equals to cos A cos B. Name this star 1. Similarly, subtract these two. What is going to happen? They are going to apply the negative at this first, so that it will cancel here and we have addition here. So in this case, first write this. To subtract these both, we have cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. Here is going to go away, and here you are going to have twice sin A sin B. Again, if you are asked to integrate sin 4x sin x dx, this is in the form of sin A sin B. We don't need the 2. Take 2 to the other side. 1 over 2 cos A minus B minus cos A plus B is same thing as sin A sin B. Name this star 2. Star 1 and star 2, equation star 1 and equation star 2 is formed from this by adding and subtracting these two equations. So similarly, sin A minus B, sin A plus B is the same thing as sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. In this case, sin A minus B is the same thing as sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Again, let's add and subtract these two equations. Adding the two, we have sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Here is going to be twice sin A cos B, and here will go away. We only need, in a case when they ask to integrate sin 2x cos x dx, so sin and cos are missing together. We only need the sin and cos. In this case, we have 1 over 2 sin A plus B plus sin A minus B equals to sin A cos B. Name this star 3. But in a case where we subtract, we are going to have a half sin A plus B minus sin A minus B equals to sin B cos A, or you can say cos A sin B. Name this equation 4. So from the angle, this is what we are having. *1, *2, *3. If you're asked to integrate sine 2x cos 3x dx, you can use this or this to integrate it. But in a case where the question is sine 2x sine 3x dx, you are going to use the equation 2 to find the integration. If you are asked to integrate cos x cos 4x dx, you are going to change this to equation 1 before integrate. So what is going to be the integral of cos 3x cos 4x dx? The question come with cos. In this case, you are going to use the first equation. A is equals to 3x and B is equals to 4x. So change it to what? I have integral of what? Cos 3x plus 4x plus cos 3x minus 4x dx. This is the same thing as 1/2 the integral of cos 7x plus cos minus x dx. We have it to be 1/2 cos 7x dx plus 1/2 cos minus x is same thing as cos x, because cos x is an even function. What is this integral? 1/7 cos 7x. What is cos x? This is same thing as sine 7x plus 1/2 sine x plus constant of integration. This is the same thing as 1/14 sine 7x plus 1/2 sine x plus constant of integration. This is the integral of cos 3x cos 4x dx. Find the integral of sine 2x cos 3x dx. In this case, you are going to use *4 from above. What is this integration? Sine 2x cos 3x dx. In this case, A is equals to 3x and B is equals to 2x. This is the integral of a half sine 3x plus 2x minus sine 3x minus 2x dx. This is the same thing as 1/2 the integral of sine 5x minus sine x dx. Integral of differences is differences of integrals. Sine 5x minus 1/2 the integral of sine x dx. What is this integral? 1/2 multiplied by 1/5. The integral of sine x is minus cos 5x minus 1/2. The integral of sine x is plus constant of integration. This is same thing as 1/10 minus cos 5x minus 1/2. Minus will come outside, we have cos x plus constant of integration. This is the integral of sine 2x cos 3x dx. Here we can rewrite it to be minus cos 5x divided by 10 plus 1/2 cos x plus constant of integration. How to integrate? Integral of sine theta, sine 2 theta, sine 3 theta d theta. In this case, this is have to use from equation 1, 2, 3, and again we change it again. Recall that sine theta, sine 2 theta is same thing as a half cos theta minus cos theta plus 2 theta. This is same thing as 1/2. Here we have it to be cos theta. It's going to be minus theta, but an even function. It will omit the negative, minus cos 3 theta. This is the same thing as sine 2 theta sine theta. Sine theta sine 2 theta sine 3 theta will be equals to 1 over 2 cos theta minus cos 3 theta multiplied by sin 3 theta. Open the bracket. This is the same thing as 1 over 2 cos theta sin 3 theta minus 1 over 2 cos 3 theta sin 3 theta. Now to integrate sin theta sin 2 theta sin 3 theta, the theta is going to be the same thing as finding the integral of cos theta sin 3 theta, the theta, minus 1 over 2 the integral of cos 3 theta sin 3 theta, the theta. But recall that from above again, what is this cos theta sin 3 theta? This is the same thing as a half outside, the same a half, then it's going to be a half sin theta plus 3 theta minus sin theta minus 3 theta, the theta, minus 1 over 2 the integral of sin 6 theta, the theta. The other side will be 0. This is the same thing as 1 over 4 the integral of sin 4 theta, the theta, minus 1 over 4 the integral of sin minus 2 theta, the theta, minus 1 over 2 the integral of sin 6 theta, the theta. What is this integral? 1 over 4, the integral of sin theta is 1 over 4, sin 4 theta is 1 over 4, then cos 4 theta, then minus 1 over 4. What is the integral of negative? Will come outside as negative because sine is a function. What is the integral of sin 2 theta? 1 over 2 cos 2 theta minus 1 over 2. What is the integral of sin 6 theta? Then multiply by 1 over 6 cos 6 theta plus constant of integration. This is 1 over 16 cos 4 theta plus 1 over 8 cos 2 theta minus 1 over 12 cos 6 theta plus constant of integration. So this is the integral of sin theta, sin 2 theta, sin 3 theta, the theta. So this is the integral of sin theta, sin 2 theta, sin 3 theta, the theta. This is the integral 1 over 16 cos 4 theta plus 1 over 8 cos 2 theta minus 1 over 12 cos 6 theta plus constant of integration. If you are given another to be sin 2 theta cos 3 theta, then sin 6 theta, the theta. So first use trig identity. You are going to use the equation 3 that says sin 2 theta cos 3 theta is same thing as a half sin a plus b minus then a minus b. You are going to have sin minus theta, which is going to be 1 over 2 6 theta plus sin theta as the. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we are going to look at how to integrate an integration of the form 1 over x plus 1 square dx, the integral of 2x divided by x square plus 2x plus 1 dx, called the partial fraction integration, and also how to use step by step to find the integral of many functions.